I'm Taylor, and my slam is called Well, Thank You. When I found out there was going to be a slam, I went straight to my dorm room, pen in hand, ready to compose the next grand word symphony to give each audience member a personal epiphany to write a poem for everyone. So I censored before I'd even begun, because in a world where only 25% of adolescents read for fun, who's going to listen to a 16-year-old girl slam and know enough to give a damn? I want to write a poem that only the worthy can understand. I want to write a poem for smart people. For true knowledge comes from your heart, people. For the search for that truth is an art, people. For finish what you start, people. I want to write a poem for gifted kids, teens with minds like Pringles lids. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. I want to speak for the cream of the crop. So geniuses of the 21st century, this is for you. Because you know that live long and prosper was first said on Vulcan. And when you solve a Rubik's Cube too slowly, you won't stop solving until you win yet another chess match in under 17 moves flat. Or dip a tennis ball in a 3-liter vat of liquid nitrogen, which we all know is atomic number 7. I want to write a poem for the scholastically driven who use their cerebellums to better the world we live in and who didn't have to look up cerebellum to know that you're seeing me thanks to your occipital lobe. I want to be the poet for the know-it-alls, making metaphors for the trajectory of ping-pong balls who knows that density is m over v and the decimal of 1/3 is a point repeating 3. I want to write a poem for the literarily inclined who turn to Frost and Dickinson to find the same drama as Desperate Housewives, who use styrofoam and saxophone to pertain somehow to their lives, for those who say scintillating instead of double plus good. And irked instead of irritated, enthralled instead of fascinated, proclaiming Lewis simply stated, deplorable instead of hated, opaque instead of shaded, the brilliant and jaded, and seldom celebrated for the selves that we've created, and the many, no, the plethora of lives that they will change. I want to write a poem for kids with good grammar, who know that if someone asks you how you're doing, how Y-O-U-R-E doing, you say well. Thank you. And who can differentiate between whom and who, and lie and lay and which and that, and who never ask the question, where are you at? Because after preposition, we don't end sentences like that. I want to write a poem for you kids at MSA who, when I say boomba, all yell, hey! We're going to rule the freaking world someday. Because it's fun to be brilliant. And schools make it a chore because I'm not sure quite who's left behind anymore. So here is a poem for the future of our nation. The future shrinks, doctors and teachers of our nation, and actors and authors and computer technicians and judges and journalists and pediatricians, moms, dads, musicians. Reading is sexy, and don't you forget it. Mediocrity consumes, but we did not let it. We're nerds because we strive, moving this world forward with our inner drive. So I wrote this poem from my own fierce pride for the youth, our world's future personified, because it's scary, but it's true. The future's us, you guys.